Hello everyone, welcome to Top 10 Character Moments. Today we're breaking down my list for the top 10 best Buzz Lightyear moments. Be sure to tune in every Friday to watch my latest top 10 video. In each video, I will break down my list for a specific character's best moments and why I like them so much. Just remember, this is my personal list, so you don't have to agree with it, but I ask you respect my opinions as I will respect yours. Now, for those who don't know, I'm Ryan Brower. I run another YouTube channel called Sector for Nerds, where I do all sorts of things. So I ask not only you subscribe to this channel, but also Sector for Nerds, as it would really mean a lot to me. Thanks, guys. When I was little, I was a huge fan of Toy Story, but specifically Buzz Lightyear. I remember being so excited when I had my own Buzz Lightyear action figure to play with. I even remember which one it was. It was the Buzz Lightyear with the utility belt from Toy Story 2. I feel for all the kids who grew up in 1995 when retailers were so short-sighted that they thought, what kid would want to play with a Buzz Lightyear? Turns out, everyone did. And lots of children were so sad that they didn't have their own Buzz Lightyear to play with. Disney Pixar even took shots at the situation in Toy Story 2.
Back in 1995, short-sighted retailers did not order enough dolls to meet demand.
Okay guys, let's get into some honorable mentions, shall we? First up, Mrs. Nesbit, the name given to Buzz by Sid's sister Hannah. They have a tea party together, but I don't know, it felt like whatever Buzz was drinking had alcohol in it because he acted like he was drunk and it was funny.
Don't you get it? You see the hat? I am Mrs. Nesbit.
And for our other funny honorable mention, the Spanish mode. Ever wonder what Buzz Lightyear would be like in Spanish mode? Well, don't you worry folks, cause Toy Story 3 has got you covered. Personally, I'm not a fan of Toy Story 3, but this part of the movie was entertaining. Him kissing Woody on the cheeks, flirting with Jessie, all good stuff. Okay guys, let's get into the top 10 list itself. Here we go. At number 10, capturing Stinky Pete. I like this because Buzz shows up with a camera that's got a big flash to it. So he took rapid shots at Pete like he was spamming the flash grenade button in Call of Duty. This results in him rescuing his friend Woody, capturing Pete, and sending him to Amy, the little girl artist. At number 9, Woody versus Buzz. After Woody throws Buzz out the window of Andy's room, they get into a brawl under the car while Andy and his mom are at the gas station putting petroleum in their car. I love the line that starts this fight where Buzz says, "Revenge isn't something we enforce on my planet." But we're not on my planet, are we? At number 8, listening to his inner voice. In Toy Story 4, Woody talks to Buzz about listening to that inner voice inside himself when it comes to watching Forky. And Buzz brings up a valid question. Who is that inner voice? And eventually, Buzz starts to listen to his own inner voice that guides him through the movie, and it's funny. At number 7, getting turned on by Jessie. Okay, I'm not going to go into detail on this one since there might be children watching this video, so if you know, you know. If you don't, then you probably need to wait till you're a bit older and then you'll get it. As a child, I had no idea what it meant, and then I watched the movie again when I was older and went, oh my gosh. At number 6, crossing the road to Al's toy barn. When going to rescue Woody, he, along with some of Andy's other toys, have to cross the road safely to reach Al's toy barn. So to do that, they hide under cones and make their way across. Buzz leads the charge, letting everyone know when to go and when to stop. My man out here felt like he was frickin' Daredevil. He couldn't see the cars coming, but he could hear them. And thanks to his efforts, they got across in one piece. Can't say the same for everyone that was on the road at the time. At number 5, encountering Buzz with the utility belt. I love this because again, it takes me back to the utility belt Buzz I had when I was little. I love the way they do the same type of shot they use in the first movie when Buzz is introduced. Zoom out on the legs and then the slow pan up with the intense music. Only difference was the music was a little more high-pitched in tone in this one, and I love it. At number 4, saying goodbye to Woody. This was a super emotional moment at the end of Toy Story 4. It starts by Buzz saying she'll be okay, and then clarifies he's talking about Bonnie and not Bo. So Woody decides to stay with her and gives goodbye hugs to everyone, and the most emotional goodbye, with Jessie's as a close second, goes to Buzz. They've been buddies since the first movie, and now they're going their separate ways. This moment pulls at all the heartstrings. I'm not crying, you are. At number 3, his introduction in Toy Story 1. As much as I love the utility belt reveal, this is more iconic. At this point, Buzz thinks he's a space ranger, not realizing he's a toy. Man thought he was on his way to Sector 12 and got stuck on a strange planet with an unstable terrain. That terrain being Andy's bed, lol. He's then introduced to local law enforcement Sheriff Woody, and then after all that, his companions. Everything about this scene was gold. Another scene that was gold is my number 2, Falling with Style. What a segue. Now, I'm talking about the scene where Woody and Buzz are about to get blown up by the rocket, and then Buzz breaks free of it, and in his words, this isn't flying, this is falling with style. This, of course, is what Woody told him earlier in the movie, which is another perfect segue into my favorite Buzz Lightyear moment, flying around Andy's room with his eyes closed. I'm on a roll today. This scene is great for 2 reasons. 1, Buzz 100% proved his point that he could fly around the room with his eyes closed, regardless of what Woody says. Falling with style, give me a break. Second reason, this is the first time we hear Buzz say not just his most iconic quote, but one of the most iconic quotes in all of cinema. To infinity and beyond. It doesn't get any better or any more iconic than that.
To infinity and beyond!
So there you have it, guys. That is my list for the top 10 Buzz Lightyear moments. Let me know in the comments below what your favorite Buzz moments are and why. Also, stay tuned every Friday for a new episode of Top 10 Character Moments. Next week, I'll be breaking down my picks for the top 10 best moments of the God of Thunder, Thor. Thank you all for watching, like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next week.
That wasn't flying, that was falling with style.
Hey, Buzz! You're flying!
This isn't flying, this is falling with style.